Good afternoon, Professor. Hello, can you hear me?
Good afternoon. Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, and I see a very nice background.
Yes, I'm really sorry in advance for any reception issue. That's the best I could find. Honestly, it's terrible out here. I'm on a trip with my class, so this is the best I could do.
So it just works in favor of you.
Thank you.
I'm Radosław Pyszewski. Together with me, there is Piotr Kamiński, who is the president of Queen Hedvig Scholarship Foundation, and Marta Ambroziak, the director at EY. You will have now 5 minutes to present yourself. Then each of us will have up to 3 minutes to ask you questions, and then together we will have 1 minute for the feedback.
All right. Thank you very much. My name is Anna Adamska. I'm an English teacher from 5th High School in Krakow, and I believe I'm an ideal candidate for this program because the most that I can give my students, I always do, and I have extensive experience working with students of different backgrounds, different cultures, and I connect with students very easily. So that's my biggest asset, I think. I believe that I'm a responsible and a caring mentor. My students always come to me with any sort of issues or well, I believe anything really that they can possibly talk to me about. And I think that this program would give me an opportunity, but not only me, but the entire school, to immerse ourselves in the environment that Silicon Valley and the United States provides, because we believe any sort of innovation, any sort of program that possibly can give us anything that would open our minds and broaden our perspective is worth taking. And when it comes to cutting edge technology, this is actually something that I'm really passionate about. And I would love this opportunity to have to perhaps connect with other educators, but not only educators, any sort of professional who is passionate about technology or about well, intercultural communication is welcome, and we would love to have this this opportunity to perhaps start some sort of program that we could involve our students in, because I believe that I'm only the stepping stone in any sort of situation in which students can perhaps meet other people from other cultures, and I think that would encourage really passionate and motivated students that are in our high school, because I believe that through me this would be possible. I would definitely incorporate all the experiences and all the networking possibilities that I could possibly get from this program into my classroom. I would definitely disseminate the knowledge that I could get from this program amongst my colleagues, my peers, and obviously my students and other students of my high school. And by getting this opportunity, I think my high school would gain prestige and also become even better. Even though I believe right now it's phenomenal and our students are the best, but I believe that all teachers actually feel like that. So when it comes to me, I can I can work in all sorts of environments, and I can find solutions when there's any sort of issue. So this is also one of my strengths. And I think that when it comes to my expectations of the organizers, I would really appreciate any sort of assistance in perhaps making this program into something permanent, not really one-time deal, because this is our first time actually participating in this scholarship. So this would be lovely, and I would really appreciate that. And one last thing that I would love to mention is that our students are really the best. So even though it's really about me, I think that the opportunity that the scholarship provides for the students is absolutely the best, and they would make the most of it. So thank you. That's all from me.
Thank you very much. Very interesting presentation. If I may ask Marta Mroziak for her questions.
Sure. Professor, thank you for your presentation. I've heard the birds singing, so I was trying to focus because I'm really jealous about your, environment and those nice sounds that you have behind your back. You said at the end of the presentation that your students are the best, and if you could tell me what's the reason for that, and what is so outstanding?
Well, I think their passion for knowledge in all, because they come to us with this open mind. They are not only focused on what they can possibly learn, but like from the books, but they really foster the development, all-round development, as in, well, for now, for instance, I'm trying to convince my students to participate in a forest expedition, and they all love it, and they grasp at every opportunity to really make sure that they get the most of life. So I think that's what makes them the best.
Okay, and how would you yourself benefit from the scholarship? What would you change in your local community, local surrounding?
Well, I believe my very novel methods of teaching would benefit the most from that, because I think I could incorporate well, some sort of communication or information technology into my program. If I could maybe observe some sort of specialist that would possibly be using this sort of technology. And when it comes to my overall community, as I said, I would definitely share all my knowledge with well, anyone who would listen. So they would probably be able to make the most of what the opportunity has to offer.
Thank you for your answers. Thanks.
Thank you very much. You are on mute.
Yes, thank you, Professor, for your presentations. I really appreciate. I have a question. You received you will receive information. There will be 3 potential participants from your school, from your students, and it's come to the conclusion that 2 of them are very afraid about going to the stipendium, and because they have some problem, and sometimes their parents are not really happy about it. How do you encourage them and their parents to do this?
I would have to get to the root of the problem by definitely having a heart-to-heart conversation with them, because not every situation is identical, and I think that any fear can be justified or can be alleviated if the right encouragement is given. If one of them was, for instance, afraid of, I don't know, flying or meeting other cultures, I would try to get a hold of last year's participants and maybe have them talk to the people who are not sure about participating in this scholarship. And if that didn't help, I would try to maybe point out to the benefits of this program and have them understand the importance of their participation. And if that didn't help, I would probably consult the psychologist or any sort of experienced professional in my school, because I'm sure they've already had this sort of issue, and I definitely would consult and ask for help if I needed this.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I have also one question. We are considering dividing the whole group into two parts. One is going to visit more, let's say, medical schools, producers of medical equipment, etc. The other part shall go to visit some technological companies. Would you advise us to split the group into two, or to keep the whole group as one, and to visit some of those companies belonging to both groups, medical, technological, whatever?
Well, that would probably depend on the participants, because I can't really speak for...
We have all kinds of participants.
Right. I think it would be an interesting opportunity for them to see as much as possible. So perhaps not splitting them would give them this opportunity. And if they are further interested, I'm sure they will have some sort of connections, or they will be able to perhaps choose what they would like to see later. But as far as the general good of the group, I believe that the overall general trip for everybody would be beneficial, and I think they would make sure that they would see as much as they can. So
okay.
that would be that.
Okay, thank you very much. Now is the time for the feedback, Marta.
I was really enjoying your presentation, Professor, and I think you are really passionate teacher, and you have a lot of good vibes for your students. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Piotr.
I really share with Marta the same opinion, and also I love your passion in this to solve the problem, connect it with the problems of your students. Really appreciate this, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I'm so happy that you are teaching children in high schools. Good for all of us that they have such teachers. Thank you also for applying for Queen Hedvig scholarship.
Thank you.
We don't know whether you will be the one out of the whole group who will go to the Silicon Valley, because believe me, the level of teachers in this group is amazingly high. It's amazingly high.
I'm sure, of course.
But what I can advise you is to convince all your friends and enemies, if you have such, convince them voting on you for you in internet, because most probably this votes will prevail.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you very much for the opportunity. It was very nice talking to all of you, and I hope that you will have such a wonderful day as I'm having right now. So thank you very much.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.